sunshine. Grab your coffee cup, come spend some time. I know it's early, the start of a new day. No need to worry, it's Local Cafe. Rise and shine, baby, wake and bake. Clear out your mind, maybe, just take a break. Local Cafe. Chill out with us today.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the coolest, the calmest, and the chillest in the entire LCU. You are watching Local Cafe. Oh man, it's a beautiful day, guys. It's awesome. I hate announcing stuff like this because I just feel like a prick, you know. But today is my birthday, right? I'm 39 years old today. I'm 1 year away from 40, right? The big 40. So fuck my life. But, it is what it is. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to get my co-host in here. So Miss Beans is still on her way home. Told her not to worry about it. Please be safe. I want her to be chill, calm. And I said the words wrong. I forgot the other word, but that's okay. That's okay. Because we have Batgirl in here with me. She is awesome. Miss Batgirl, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Oh,
I'm really good.
There it is. Background music was muted. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I'm doing really good. First of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And second of all, I am going to a concert tonight, so I'm very excited.
Oh shit! Who
Yes,
you seeing?
I'm gonna. Are you familiar, or is anybody in the chat familiar with Game Grumps? Have you seen them on YouTube?
I get grumpy when I game.
Well, that's fair, but they do make like gaming videos and stuff.
Okay.
And the one co-host, Dan Avidan, he has his own band called NSP.
Okay.
And so he's going on tour with another band called Tupperware Remix Party. They make like 80s like synth pop, like groovy music and like funny stuff. So I'm very excited for that. I'm gonna get my groove on.
Hell yeah! Well, I hope you have a great time.
Thank you.
Definitely, Peter. Welcome to Cat. Appreciate it. Miss Tina D with the 10. Happy birthday. Don't forget, Miss Tina. You still need to give me the information that we talked about at Fat Camp. For the wife to help her out. You know what I'm talking about. So, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. So new mic. Hope y'all think it sounds beautiful. They were using it at the Fat Camp. The Shure SM7DB, and I think I sounded a lot better than the SM7B, so I'll grab this. Funny enough, this is like a $500 microphone. Guess how much I got it for?
How much?
Like $150.
Dang, that's good. I need to get a microphone like that. Maybe I should get
eBay.
Ooh, okay, I'll look because I'm getting my PC soon.
Hell yeah. I was gonna say,
I'm so excited.
I can send you this other one, the SM7B I have. I'm not gonna use it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Ken, you're so sweet.
Oh, it's
what the heck?
Yeah, right here. Yeah, I'm not gonna use this. God. So if you want it, I'll send it to you.
That would be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit! Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah. This will sit there and collect dust, so why not, right?
Can we get W's in the chat for Ken?
Yeah. Oh, whatever. Remember, guys, I'm a ticking time bomb. Watch out for me. Fuck my life. Like,
I know, right? Any minute you might turn.
Oh my God. No, it's not at all. The one and only, I sent it to Billy to send to you. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you, Miss Tina. But yeah, so we'll figure that out later. But anyways, my wife went and got me Starbucks. I'm gonna read off the label like you did last time. Venti flat white, blonde espresso. Got to do blonde espresso. That stuff is beautiful. With 5 shots of white mocha stirred.
Ooh, that sounds really good. And I like flat whites because they're not as foamy as lattes.
Silky smooth.
Yes.
What do you got? What you drinking on, man?
I have my regular. I have the same thing that I got last time.
This is so much sugar.
I can't change. I'm afraid of change, Ken.
I swear. And
I think it's the autism in me.
Or it could be the old woman in you. I also have
I'm an old soul.
Also have the old man cup, Tim Hortons. You know what I mean? So we're double fisting coffee this morning.
Oh yes.
But anyways, should be a great show. I think the LCU is about to turn a new leaf here soon. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the weekend shows. It's definitely going to get interesting. And
yes.
And I feel, unfortunately, some shows are going to implode. Right.
Yeah.
And we'll get into that a little bit later, obviously. But yeah, I'm going to say this real quick, Chad. All right. I just want to get this out the way. Xylee said on her stream last night that Cafe was on the bottom 3 shows as far as, I guess, revenue goes. And I just want to tell everyone that I still love this. It's amazing to me. The community we've built means a lot. And I enjoy everyone here. When I say what I said about the bottom 3 and donations, I'm not trying to solicit donations. I'm not trying to say anything. I just want to say, no matter where we are in the standings, I appreciate every single one of you. And just being here and allowing me to do this with you guys, with Beans, with Batgirl, it really does mean the world to me. So I appreciate all of you for that. Thank you.
I love Coffee Cult so much.
Oh yeah. And if Cafe just happens to be the ones that get axed, I just want to say it's been a pleasure. I love you all. And, I ain't going nowhere. It's beautiful. I love this community and what it represents. So thank you all. Thank you for everything. Are you pumping? Ken, you are beautiful, brother. Happy birthday. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Seriously, thank you. But let's go ahead and get into this thing before we get too in my feelings. It's an emotional day for me. I'm almost 40 now officially. I'm 1 year away from 40, so fuck my life. But yeah, I will say though, because Crystal made up a good point. She said Keem will have to worry about us calling him out for Cafe. He ain't touching Cafe. So this I have to point this out, right? Thank you for that. And Greek Girl, thank you so much for that one. Graceful Dub, thank you for the birthday wishes. So Keem did say, I guess he had briefly mentioned canceling Cafe at some point, and he said the amount of messages he got about people gonna riot if they get rid of Cafe.
I'll put my war paint on. I'll get my pitchforks and torches.
Straight
I'll
up.
be ready.
Lily with the 10, happy birthday. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate you. Seriously, guys, thank you all so much for the birthday wishes. Y'all make this day even more special for me. But no, for real though, that really touched me emotionally, that people care that much for a product that, I'm a part of, that they're willing to do that for me. That really does mean a lot. Seriously. But all right, Chanri, damn it, with the South African 50, I believe, or Swedish 50. I can't remember. I'm a boomer. You have to remember this. Happy birthday, fellow Aries. Love from Sweden. See, he even said it in the super chat. God, I'm terrible. Fika time,
love
whatever.
Chanri.
Fika, Fika. I don't know what that means.
Oh yeah, Chanri was teaching me a little bit about that. From what I remember, it's whenever you sit down and you can have a chat with somebody and just hang out. And I guess just like have a good time, just chill, like what we do here.
It's called Fika.
I think it's Fika. I think
Fika.
that's how you pronounce it. I think that is,
Fika.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see the love in the chat, you guys, and Sunshinery, and I'll keep supporting and promoting Cafe all day. You damn right, bro, because this is the coolest, the calmest, and the chillest, and that's the whole point of Cafe, is to give you guys a different vibe, different energy, and to wake up with the LCU, because we don't need Queen's level screaming at 10 o'clock in the morning. Who needs that, Batgirl? Who needs that? Just that?
Not me.
All that bullshit. Like, stop. It's too fucking early for
Yeah,
this shit. Like,
that's okay later in the day.
yeah. I think there's like a voice changer setting. I'm just gonna press it.
What do I sound like right now?
You sound like you just took a giant, like, whiff of helium.
I sound like I have a lot of helium. All right, I'm gonna do the stream like this. Megs and C's with the 10. Happy birthday, Ken. Coffee cup for life. RWO for life. You damn right. Thank you so much. We love Rewind here on Locale Cafe. I can't believe I sound like I have helium, but that's okay. It's just, that's my OG home of the LCU. It's beautiful. Great Girl says I sound like a gnome. Awesome. Thank you for that. And, yeah. But anyways, just real quick, guys, I'm gonna turn that off. I don't want to give nobody
a headache. Here we go. We're back to normal. Bean should be back tomorrow. Again, she's traveling, blah, blah, blah. So shout out to Batgirl for helping us out, showing up whenever we ask for her to. I can't talk.
I always got you.
Yeah. I will say, though, I think since you're going to be getting a PC and you're coming on here showing what you're about and all that, I think you'd be a good candidate to get a show.
You think so? Oh,
yeah.
That means a lot.
I think, because I think with what you're into and the style of stuff that you're into, just from what I know of you, I think like the Buff Weeb thing, I think y'all be great. I really do.
Yeah. It would be sick to work with him.
Y'all are into a lot of like the same thing. So
yeah, we're both nerds.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, Seek even said it. She needs to go to Nerds. Straight up. You do. So
thank you.
I think you'd be great. Now, obviously, I don't want no smoke from the Nerds. I'm not saying anything, right? It's not my decision. I extended the olive branch to the Nerds. I'm not going to talk shit about them. But I'm just saying, if the big man makes a decision and looking for other talent, I think he has it right here on Cafe. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I appreciate it.
Luna L. Faye. I know she's from South Africa. There it is. Happy, beautiful birthday, Ken. Thank you so much, Miss Luna. You're an amazing person. I appreciate the love. Thank you. But yeah, like I said, I think it'd be great. And you would be really good for something like that. Crystal, Nerds will self-implode today. Yeah, guys. So if y'all don't know, after Madhouse, Nerds is supposed to be having their civil war. We'll go that nerd topic. Yeah. So we'll get into that one, and we'll be looking at what they were talking about on Locale Live here in a little bit. Just one thing I want to say. I think it was hilarious when Boogie and Keem just left. Like they just don't care.
Yeah, they just checked out.
Oh, that was great.
I can't.
All right, I can't either. I do have a request. If you go to Nerds or go to wherever show you go, you need to carry I Can't with you. That's all my only request.
All right. I'll do that for you, Ken. I got you.
I appreciate you. Thank you. So even Galaxy Star Girl in the chat, I'm not ready for Nerds today. SSJ Pharaoh with the 10. We appreciate you, bro. Been champion, one Buff Weeb and back, girl. Love to see them on a show and come by as a guest. That's what I'm saying. Y'all would be great together. Y'all really would be great together. And
I love that.
So let me ask you this. As far as like equipment, what kind of equipment do you think you'd need? Like, let's say I'm giving you this microphone, you're getting your computer, you have webcam, lighting and all that. Like, what all would you need?
I have lighting. Lighting is good. I do need a webcam though, because the only thing I use for streaming right now is the like camera that comes with the PS5. So yeah, that's not gonna work.
I wouldn't do that. No.
No.
And then as far as microphone, do you have like a mixer or anything just yet?
I'm not entirely sure. My husband's friend, we're going up to New York in a couple of days to visit
Nice.
him, and he's gonna like give us help us like get the PC and everything. So I'm
Nice.
not entirely sure what it all has. But yes, he's very sweet. I appreciate everybody's help.
Of
Everybody's
course,
so
yeah.
sweet.
So, yeah, just after the fact, just let me know. I'll help you get some stuff. I'll kind of show you some good prices on good things because I have the Elgato MK whatever,
Okay.
like the 1080. I got that thing on eBay. eBay is going to be your best friend. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I got.
Oh yes, it already is.
I got that thing for like $80, and it's like $150 webcam. That's what I'm saying. And the mixer, this is the Rode Streamer X mixer I have. It has a built-in capture card in it for gaming.
That's so nice.
Yep. So, and it does 4K 30 frames, so it'll do 1080 60
Okay.
frames. I got this thing for like $150. So, I mean, like I said, obviously, it may take a little bit of time, but there's some good deals out there, especially on eBay, like I said. So, and then you just
Heck yeah.
and then like the mic stand, I mean, you can get just something to have from like Amazon, just so it's stationary or whatever. And then obviously upgrade later. Is that way you can get yourself going and all that. But yeah, Esther Shea Farrow's right though. I'm telling you, you and Buff Weeb on a show would be gold. I'm telling you.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Hell yeah. So, and then Recovery Gamer, he can record 4K, so he has a 4090. I have a 4060 because I did, I did metapc.com/Keemstar. Use code Keem to save on all your PC needs. Yeah, Sunshinery at Ken eBay. I'm telling you guys, the best thing on eBay is the make an offer feature, because a lot of times on eBay, people are trying to outdo the other one to make money, right? That's what they're trying to do. So if you go to like the make an offer or whatever feature, you can cut some stuff down. And the only issue with eBay I have is their shipping, because people love to inflate shipping numbers and or like try to mess around with shipping numbers. So I always try and find the free shipping option. What I also do is whenever there's prices, I add in the shipping cost to the money to see, because obviously that's going to come out of pocket, right? So that's something. This is just kind of how my mind works. But again, I'll help you if you want me to do all that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. So, all right. It's been 18 minutes of just me yapping and you listening to me yap. So let's get into this thing called a show, shall we? All right. So, as we know, everybody, it's the Daily Espresso time. I didn't have a good intro to the graphics. I'm just going to push the graphic button.
It'd be like that.
Definitely. And then since I didn't have an intro for that and I pushed the graphic button, I'm going to hit the Boomer Report. You damn right. All right. So, I love my docket team. They have the Daily Ken Espresso.
They are great. I love them.
Oh, man. Happy birthday, Ken, in the docket. Thank you, guys. I'm telling y'all, I have the best docket team for this show. It's amazing. I love you guys so much. And, Seek and Brad have been in it to win it since the beginning. We had a little bit of changeover because of people leaving on their own or just, not having the time. And then we picked up Sterling and Karini. Amazing women. Love you guys.
Yes.
I have the best docket team. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Outside the LCL, okay? Obviously. But anyways, let's get into our Big Bear Bald Eagles, on this lovely, lovely... Oh my God, they are huge. Let me show you. Let me show the chat. Let me show the chat. Look at... Bro. Look at it. Look at these little bad boys. They are amazing. I can't believe how big they've gotten.
Oh,
Like legit.
they're so precious.
That's beautiful to see. That is just awesome. And the fact that it took them 3 times and they're literally over 10 years old, but one's 12, one's 10. The fact they were able to finally make it happen. There's it gets the people invested, you know what I mean? And obviously you don't want, bad things to come and all that. But when they're trying and it's Mother Nature, you know, it's just awesome. But Graceful Dub doubled in size already, 100%. That's what I mean. But you can see they're starting to get yellow in their beak a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
they're
gosh.
maturing and all that. Yeah, it's awesome. It is so awesome. I'm so happy for them. I'm glad they made it happen.
Me too.
I'm actually curious about something. Let me see. I don't go that far back. Oh, maybe. Still sleeping on top of them. Or getting ready to or whatever, yeah.
Oh.
That's awesome. All right.
I'm such a sucker for nature.
Oh, me too. It's a beautiful thing, you know.
I'm so glad that it's like finally getting nice out. Like today I went out and got coffee. It's so beautiful outside, Ken. I almost cried. Like whenever it's like really, really nice out, I can't wait to go hiking and longboarding again because
Oh, yeah.
I love touching grass and being outside.
Touching grass, what's that?
Something that not a lot of people know.
I can't. James F. McSee, beautiful person. Thank you, sir. Happy birthday, Ken. Appreciate everything you do. Thank you so much, James. You are an amazing human being. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of what I'm gonna say this. What I love about this channel, this community, is I feel like it's the most tight knit outside of the big three. Right. Obviously, we don't compare to the other three. It is what it is, but they're also the, you know, prime, whatever you want to call it. But as a smaller channels, I think this community is the best. You know, our day ones are still day ones. You know, I notice them all in the chat. It's awesome. Duck Savannah is in here every damn day. We love you, Duck Savannah. My favorite part of the show. Oh, it's coffee time. You damn right, Doug. But yeah, it's just amazing, the community we've built. And the funny part is, this is stemmed from a drama community.
Right.
The cafe community has stemmed from a drama community. So that tells you something, Batgirl. That tells you not everyone that's in drama, that's all they want. You know, they want the coolest, the calmest, and the chillest. They want a different vibe. You know what I mean? So
Well, you gotta have balance. You gotta have the yin to the yang, you know?
100%. 100%. And I'm just glad, you know, Team gave us the opportunity to build this community, build this channel, you know. And he even said it when I did my solo stream Saturday, when the whole Jaffe and Becky thing was happening. He told me cafe numbers are on the rise. You know,
Yeah.
Queen's numbers are on the decline. Madhouse numbers are on the decline. The cafe's rising. The coffee cult's rising. It's a beautiful thing.
It is beautiful.
Damn right. Duck Savannah again with the 2. Happy birthday. Can't thank you, Doug. I appreciate you, sir. I can guarantee he will be here every single day. And it is awesome. And he does the Canadian too. And I appreciate it every single day. It is awesome. You know, and with Milkers, right, they said no dono left behind. I appreciate every single one of y'all that donate to the community.
Yes.
You know, because it just makes me feel beautiful. Doja in the chat. Happy birthday, Ken. Thank you, Doja. I appreciate you. I even have people that came here from when I was on the after show. They came over here to support me. Even when I went to Rewind first, you know, they supported me there, and now I'm here. It's awesome. It really is awesome. But let's get back into it. The daily horoscope. What does my horoscope say, Batgirl?
Ooh.
It says, an old Aries. I love how they put that in. Thank you, Docket team. I appreciate you. An old Aries born on March 31st always seems to be in the path of miraculous good fortune. Ooh, good fortune's coming to me, Batgirl. Because of their unique ability to recognize unusual opportunities, like starting a legendary show called Lookout Cafe.
I love that.
I love you guys, man. They know how to benefit when they take place. They possess a strong personality and a great deal of charisma. I love y'all. Thank you so much, man. That made me feel good. I know Seek is my number one when it comes to the Daily Espresso. And, you know, thank you, Seek. I appreciate it. And if other Docket team members help, I appreciate y'all too. Thank you. This day in history, Ken was born. I love y'all, man. Fun fact real
That's
quick.
amazing.
I share a birthday with one of my favorite actors, Christopher Walken.
Oh, nice.
Yep, I love that guy. He is awesome.
I think I share a birthday with, unfortunately, Kylie Jenner. I think her birthday is also August 10th. I don't know how I feel about that.
I was going to say, good luck. We'll leave it at
Right.
that. We'll leave it at that. So in 1889, the Eiffel Tower opened to the public. It's pretty
Ooh.
cool, actually. Did I share that?
I have the Eiffel. What?
No, I was saying, it's pretty cool that I share a birthday with that. You know, like it's pretty cool. Go ahead.
Yeah, the Eiffel Tower. I wish I had the Eiffel Tower put together like properly, but I have the Lego. I wish I could show you
Yeah,
for
yeah.
today. But it's like in different segments, and it's very heavy. I don't have the room for it, but soon I'll show you guys the Eiffel Tower because that thing is huge.
Oh, yeah. And then I kind of hate I share a day with this. When 1918, the daylight saving time system is first implemented in the United States. I hate the daylight savings and the other one, whatever it's called, the hour, whatever. I hate that so much.
Yeah, same. It's
Like-
horrible.
I get it because of like farming back in the day, because the farmers needed it for crops and time and all that. I get that, but like, come on. And then our lovely communist, the Soviet Union, in 1966, they launched the Luna 10 as the first spacecraft to orbit the moon. Sterling 499. My birthday's 9/11. Happy birthday, Ken. I am so sorry.
Whoa.
I am so sorry. You know what's
Something else.
You know what's funny? This may sound a little weird to people. I'm just gonna say it. For the longest time, I could not write September 11th because it just pissed me off. I would always put like 11th of September, or I would do like the like the military year opinion of 11/9 and then the year.
Mm.
It just pisses me off. I know it's weird. That's a weird thing, but yeah, that day just trash to me. I hate that day so much. Outside of Sterling's birthday,
Yeah, it was
of course.
not a good day.
We love Sterling's birthday here, but it's just a tragedy, right? But
Yeah.
I remember I was at home. I was homesick. I was a freshman in high school, and I was homesick. And I was at my grandma's house, my grandma and great-grandma's house. And I remember when it happened, they were watching the news. And then obviously it went to breaking news. That happened. I was explaining to them in Greek what was going on. Right. And, you know, my grandma left the room because she didn't like it. My great grandma was watching it with me, and she started crying a little bit. And the reason is because, you know, they were in Greece when dipshit invaded for World War II. And they went through all that. And my great grandma said, you know, I never thought I'd live to see this happen in America. You know? So it's just it's fucked up. But anyways,
Yeah, shit's scary.
enough of that somber mood. Let's get back into it. So the brood for your brain useless fuck my life. Brood for your brain useless facts. So apparently I had a breakup scandal.
Oh.
Because in 2004, Barbie dumped Ken after 43 years together. I can't. They reconciled in 2011. Plastic love is eternal. Sorry. I said internal. That's fucked up.
It could be internal too, you know.
I can't. This isn't the place for that, Batgirl. This isn't the place for that. Where's
sorry,
Beans at?
sorry.
Where's Beans at? You need your key time to talk about it. I can't.
I need to bring it back.
God. Jason W., welcome to the today is the only day where you can say tomorrow is a joke and be right, because April 1st is coming and you never know what's waiting.
April Fool's Day.
So I'll tell you what else is funny. So my mom told me this. When when she was going into labor or whatever, she said, I don't give a damn what happens. My son will not be born on April Fool's Day. So technically, I'm a day early.
Oh my goodness.
Technically. Yeah.
That's funny.
And last but not least, The Matrix had a budget keyboard hack. The Matrix code that rains down the screen, it's just Japanese sushi recipes flipped vertically. It's interesting.
What the heck?
Though Wachowski's really said copy paste, but made it cyberpunk.
I love that.
I appreciate it, bro. So, all right. I can't with Batgirl and Ken when autocorrect changes a perfectly normal word into nonsense. No, I do not mean to say ducking, right? I have never meant to say ducking. Is ducking even a word?
I think so, because like if you like duck down, you know what I mean? Like ducking down.
Yeah.
Right?
Is
That's a term.
Is duck and duck spelt the same? Like if I duck under a door versus the bird duck, are they spelt the same?
I believe so, but I don't quote me on that.
I love the English language. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It really is. All right. When you microwave something and there's 1 second left, but someone stops it and doesn't reset the timer, now I have to live with your passive aggressive microwave countdown.
Oh my gosh. Ken, can I tell you something that I can't with?
By all means, bad girl, talk to me.
So my house is very, very old, as you can tell, like by the wooden walls. The den. This was built in like the 50s. So our electrical wiring is not the best. So we have to like unplug everything in order to use the microwave, or else it will blow the power in the entire room.
Wow.
So yeah, that's nice.
So I learned something.
Hmm.
I can't run my coffee pot and my Keurig at the same time.
Too much coffee.
It trips the breaker, literally.
That's crazy.
That is crazy to me. I didn't think that would happen. But yeah, it tripped the breaker.
It's just too much.
I was like, wow, I can't make 2 cups of coffee at the same time.
That's messed up.
Oh, yeah. Because my wife wanted one type of coffee. I wanted the other type of coffee. We're kind of in like a pinch. So I was like, I'll just do it at the same time. Nope. I can't.
Oh, man.
And then last but not least, when you wave at someone who is actually waving at the person behind you, time to move to New York, new identity, new life. I've actually had that happen and people are like looking at me. It's funny.
I do that quite frequently just because I'm kind of all over the place. So, you know.
So like when I was in my like asshole stage in my life, you know, and I'd be walking around, I'd look at someone randomly and I'd be like, huh? To see their reaction. Huh?
Oh my goodness. I can't see you being an asshole, Ken.
Oh, that's what I tell people, right? Like I've spent so much of my life just being a prick and an asshole that, you know, as you get older, right, you kind of learn some things are just not that serious anymore. Some things you just kind of need to let it lay and just not worry about it. Live your life. So
Right,
I
feel that.
try to be a better person to people. You know what I mean? Quote of the day.
That's good.
Quote of the day. I can't. Ken. And then the cute clip of the day. This is a 13-second one from our friends at X, aka Twitter. Let's check this out. That is adorable. That is adorable as hell. Aw. That's pretty damn cute, man. That is pretty damn
Oh
cute.
my goodness.
Like
I love that.
Like otters, I think. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Whoever put that in the docket, thank you. I needed that. All right. So let's get into the world news. So evidently, Drama Alert posted this morning. It says, innocent child is a dark secret.
Oh.
I don't know what we're doing, Drama Alert, but let's see what the dark secret is. So I don't know if that was the right phrase for that, but the innocent child was dancing with the man and he punched him in the balls.
Oh my gosh. I just saw it now.
I mean, what are you going to do, right? Hit the kid? No. Yeah.
Yikes.
Probably wasn't even that strong either, but I think it's funny. And then crazy police chase caught on camera.
Vehicle now, if he can.
This was posted. There was actually a video I watched. We'll talk about it after this, but this is also on Drama Alert. Let's check it out. We love our Drama Alert here on Lookout Cafe.
Oh yes, I love police chases.
Oh yeah, let's check it out, guys.
Dealing with this vehicle now, if he continues at these speeds, just hit the wall, hitting the wall, crashing into other vehicles. He made contact there with a work truck, a box truck. It looked like he touched it and is already starting to lose part of that flatbread. Look at this, over the curb, over the median, and
I love the announcers. Right? That's doing like the play-by-play. I always think this is hilarious.
Yeah.
We need this for like golf. Oh, yeah,
Right.
He got the club. He's swinging it. He's testing. He's trying to hit the ball. He's gauging it. He's looking up, trying to find the hole. And then he's taking it. He's swinging. Oh, he hit the ball. Where's it going to land? You know what I mean?
It would make golf more interesting.
It definitely would. All right, let's continue.
this for what? Look at this, crashing into vehicles. 1, 2, 3 innocent motorists just dragging them along through the intersection at Bellflower Boulevard, passing through Bellflower on 7th Street, going the wrong way again. He has no regard for any of this oncoming traffic, trying to get around. And
this dude is killing me right now. He has no regard for human life. He's trying to get around. Like, come on, bro.
Crashing into
This is like
everybody and everything in his
GTA.
way.
Oh, yeah.
Damaged in this pursuit, and that was probably one of the
Oh, he
most
got a
serious
flat
right
tire.
there. Just ran right into the front of that SUV. CHP has given this up. They have now created distance. They are now putting this back in tracking mode for the time being. Across traffic, a major collision into the.
Here we go.
But
Here
what
we
we're
go.
saying, Mark, is that front left. Oh no! There it is! There it is! 2 vehicles into cross traffic. A major collision into the front of a paint store at the strip
bro.
mall at 7th Street and Terminal Avenue, ramming right through. Hopefully, somebody will be able to get this person.
That's beautiful. So there was actually a YouTube channel I found yesterday, and me and my wife were watching, and it's a channel where they get like body cam footage, they get traffic camera footage, and what they do is they get the radio transmissions, and he'll actually tell the entire story with the radio transmissions, the cameras, and also like an interactive map. And he maps out everywhere they go, and he shows them where they're going. He shows like where the cops are like posted, like the tire spikes and all that. He'll map that on the map, and he tells the whole entire story through like clips, maps, videos. It's pretty cool, man. Very cool. The dude's talented. Dude's extremely talented.
I like stuff like that.
Oh yeah. And then the last but not least, our good friend Elon. Not Elon, sorry. There was a protest for Tesla about our boy Elon. It's Jesus. Oh, all right. So I'm not going to show that because it has a World War II symbol in it. So I'm not going to show that on stream. But let's just yeah, people were carrying that, and it had the symbol. It had a circle it had like the circle, like the non-smoking. But I'm still not going to show that. But let's just say they were protesting Elon with those symbols. Yeah, I don't know, man. All right.
Yikes.
I haven't played this graphic yet, but we're gonna do some Donald Trump stuff. So let me know what you think, chat.
I'm Donald Trump, and I think Locale Cafe is fantastic. It's the best show of the LCU, the very best.
Shut up, Beans, for making that. All right, so apparently, Mr. Man himself is threatening to bomb Iran if a nuclear deal can't be reached. He said that he threatened Iran with bombings and secondary tariffs if the country does not come to an agreement with his administration about its nuclear program. If they don't make a deal, there will be bombing, Trump said in a phone call with, I guess, Christian Welker from the NBC News. He added, there's a chance that if they don't make a deal, that I will do secondary tariffs on them like I did 4 years ago and brought them to a position that they very much do secondary tariffs on them like I did 4 years ago that brought them to a position that they very much wanted to be. I'm sorry, I can't read chat. But anyways, I don't know if that's the play, right? Because we know what's in Iran. We know who's in Iran. Could be some secondary conflicts coming from this. But I do feel nuclear deals need to happen so that way these countries don't just start dropping nukes and shit, because we don't need fallout in real life. You know what I mean? We don't need that.
Dude, literally, like, this shit's scary. I don't like hearing about fucking bombing and everything. It's just so scary.
Hell yeah. Megs and C's. Megs and C's in the chat real quick. One thing Trump was right on, Locale Cafe is the best show in the LCU. Yeah, Megs and C's. I know Keem said something the other day, made me second guess myself when I was reading her name, but we appreciate that. Thank you. Now, apparently, Trump's in his fifis right now. He was very angry about Putin over the ceasefire negotiations. Evidently, there was a ceasefire between Ukraine and Russia, I believe. And he said that he's very angry and pissed off at the Russian President Putin after weeks of attempting to negotiate a ceasefire in Ukraine. The U.S. president said he was angry with Putin for attacking Zelensky's credibility and threatened to impose a 50% tariff on countries buying Russian oil if he does not agree to the ceasefire. I love tariffs. Tariffs are just the ultimate weapon for Trump right now. He said, you want to fuck with me, I'll fuck with your bankroll, bitch.
Yeah, he is weaponizing them, that's for sure. It's interesting to see it all play out.
Oh, yeah. And then he said, if Russia and I are unable to make a deal on stopping the bloodshed in Ukraine, and I think if it was Russia's fault, which it might not be, a lot of tiptoeing, I'm going to put secondary tariffs on all oil coming out of Russia. So, our old friend Hillary Rotten Clinton is out of the grave, blasting Trump officials over signal text mess. Stupidity and hypocrisy is what she said. Do you know about this Signal app bullshit?
Yeah, I heard a little bit about everything going on. It's crazy.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. So I watch, or used to watch, like the predator poachers and people that like catch people talking to kids. A lot of them, a lot of them were using Telegram, I guess, because it's
yeah. We were talking about that
that's
before.
Right. That's right. Yeah. And then now they go to Signal. This is weird, man. All that shit's weird to me. But yeah. But anyways, Hillary Clinton excoriated, whatever that means. Where's Becky at? We can ask her in her fucking Harvard degree. Hillary Clinton excoriated President Donald Trump and his administration for their handling of the leak of U.S. military attack plans to the Atlantic editor Jeffrey Goldberg. Fuck you, Goldberg. Who was accidentally added to a Signal app text thread with other top officials. It's not the hypocrisy that bothers me, it's the stupidity, that Clinton said in the New York Times. Days after Goldberg revealed he had seen plans to attack Houthi targets in Yemen on the thread. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and National Security Administrator Mike Waltz, who were on the Signal thread, previously criticized Clinton for her use of a private email server as a Secretary of State. So I guess this is a case of pot calling the kettle black, right? Or, as I like to say, to make it fun, the cream calling the cracker white.
Yeah. I love that.
I just made it up one day, because people were talking about, I was in a conversation, they said pot calling the kettle black. I was like, well, what about cream calling the cracker white?
It works.
Yeah, it does work, actually. All right. Enough of that. So let's see if there's anything else. Nothing in breaking news. We talked about those already. Oh, yeah. I wanted to show y'all real quick. So Miss Zay Zooted herself, right, brought it up on Nerds, the Last of Us coffee. Just want to show y'all real quick where we at. So it's by a company named the 4 Sigmatic. And I'm going to share this. No, I do not want 15% off. Not now, anyway. So we'll go ahead and share this real quick with the chat. So it's the Last of Us organic high calf coffees. This is highly caffeinated, apparently. It's a limited edition organic coffee with lion's made cordyceps, vitamin B12, and coffee bean extract to increase mental focus and energy. Power through extra busy days with the boost of rocket fuel you need to feel your best. New season streaming April the 13th on Max. So one bag of coffee, 30% off right now for $14. 2-pack of coffee, $28. Or a 4-pack of coffee, which I will be doing, for $56. So
Yeah, I want that.
it's mushroom based. That's where they're getting the cordyceps from.
Okay.
The cordyceps are 100% vegan, organically grown, and packed with benefits for energy, endurance, and stamina. So that's how they're getting the whole cordyceps vibe into it, because they're doing like a mushroom. So this is what I will be getting.
I really like that.
Yep. I'm gonna post a link in the chat, so if anyone else wants to check it out, they can.
Did you play the Last of Us games?
100% I did.
Did you like them?
100% I did.
Good. They're like one of my favorite games of all time. I played the first one, the DLC, and then the second one. All of them had me bawling my eyes out.
So here's the problem, right?
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to the second season for the obvious reason.
Yeah. I know. It's
That
gonna be heartbreaking.
That made me so sad. So
I had to
sad.
pause the game and like sit with my despair and just like, sit through my emotions and process it,
Oh, yeah. And
hoping and seething.
Ken, you should play Last of Us in VC. I should, actually. That'd be pretty
Yes,
badass.
that would be fun.
So I'm going to be honest, chat. I have not been the best in the cafe VC. I know I haven't, and I need to be better about it. And I remember before Fat Camp, we did a members only stream through the VC. So that's nice. That's something I want to do. See, Boomer Report. I didn't put it back on us. So let's get one. Sorry about that. So yeah, like I said, I know I haven't been the best about the VC, so that's definitely something I need to work on. I know Alex made the Lookout Cafe and House Flipper. He also made one in Minecraft, which was awesome. And I know Beans was talking about me learning how to play Minecraft. Fuck my life. So, yeah, no.
Don't say that. It'll be fun.
Yeah, no. Um,
I'm gonna download Minecraft again to play with you guys.
hell yeah. All right, so I'm open the chat up to subscribers as well. So if you're a subscriber, you'll also be able to chat. So I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling generous right now. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. So, Juma, there is going to be Local Cafe coffee. It's already confirmed. Butterscotch is going to be the first flavor.
Ooh.
And Keem said probably later on in the week it'll launch. We got the graphic for what it's going to look like. It's pretty badass. I ain't going to lie to you. I like the way the packaging is going to look. So, I'll be looking forward to that one. But, again, we talked about it a little bit. The price is going to be about like a normal cup, like a normal bag, $20-25. Nothing crazy. So, we'll definitely be doing that one. Beans is going to be mailing me the sample that came in. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record myself opening it for the first time, brewing it for the first time, and trying it for the first time. I'm going to record myself. That's going to be uploaded as a members only video. Speaking members only videos, real quick, Calico, what does coffee have to do with The Last of Us? So it's mushroom based with cordyceps, and they're doing a launch for The Last of Us. That's the whole entire point. So where was I at? I have the video from Twiggy for Ken's cooking. I have it. All I need to do, or get someone to help me with, is add the reactions, or not reactions, the taste testing at the end, right? Beans can probably do that. Since we're uploading it to the channel, members only, so it should be this week. You'll get it.
Yay!
It's about 30 some minutes long without the reactions to it. So there's that. So I hope you guys like it. I got a lot of good praise for it. People really enjoyed the beans and the rice aspect. So yeah, it's good stuff. All right. Jump Cut Drama. What's up, bro? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I do appreciate it. The big 39, guys. The big 39. I'm going to be 40 next year. I can't.
What are you gonna do for your 40th birthday? You should do something big.
Hopefully stream on Local Cafe.
That's pretty big.
That'd be huge. That'd be huge. All right. So there wasn't. Where we at? There we go. Oh shit. Buff Weeb's in waiting. Let's go ahead and bring Buff Weeb up.
Yes, bring him in.
What Buff Weeb? What up, brother?
My brother, is it not Big Ken, my big friend?
What's up, man? How you doing today?
Man, how are you doing on this glorious happy birthday of yours?
I appreciate you, sir. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, man. It's a great day. Happy to be here. Happy to be streaming and all that. I don't know if you heard. Have you watched the whole show so far?
I've been watching as much as I can. I woke up early, like I wanted to be on cafe today.
I appreciate
and I
that.
woke up a little late, brewed some coffee.
My man, what you sipping on?
Ooh.
I always copy my grandfather because I've looked up to him my whole life.
Yeah.
And when I went up to visit him in Chicago about 6 months ago, apparently he's drinking Folgers Black Silk.
Oh,
and normally I hate
that.
Folgers.
I love that
but
coffee, dude.
I like intense coffee. I like to twitch a little bit after a sip of coffee, you know? That's how you know it's real coffee.
100%,
Yes.
bro. 100%. So what I was saying is, Nerds is kind of imploding at the moment. And
Kind of.
Kind of.
we'll see what happens today on their show, right? Because I think they're supposed to have like their battle royale or civil war, whatever you want to call it.
The war.
I
of
think
the nerds.
I think y'all two would make a great show.
Thank you.
I think y'all would.
I think it would be.
Batgirl's
I
getting
think it would be.
her set up here soon. So she'll be able to actually, because she's on like a tablet or phone right now, which she does awesome. Don't get me
On
wrong.
my iPad.
iPad.
You're
There we
doing
go.
better.
But yeah, I think she's super nerdy. She's into that shit, right? I call it that shit because I'm not really into it, but I respect it. But I think y'all be good. Batgirl's been up here. She does awesome on camera whenever we need her. She's always vibing and all that.
Yeah.
So shout out to her. And obviously, Buff Weeb has made a name for himself. Made a name for himself. It's fucking awesome, bro. Fucking awesome. So hopefully some good stuff are coming down the pipe. But
I've heard so much about Batgirl, and I've barely got to talk to her, which is a fucking shame. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you're doing exactly what I did before I got my Temu setup that you see on the screen over here, and you are doing great. I am mad that I got a whole bullshit computer instead of going to get an iPad. Now I'm feel stupid over here, but hey, look, you're doing good. You're doing great, and I hate to compare you to Dog Water. It's just like you're like a, how do I say? You're like a punky, nerdy girl without all the toxicity that you don't have. It's crazy. It's like weird. It's like you're kind, you're nice, you're sweet. You're not that. You're really not bad on the eyes at all. So you got everything to need to be on camera, like
Definitely.
you do.
Well, thank you.
So it's crazy, man.
it definitely is. And I think King needs to give her a chance. And I think, obviously Becky had her appear on Nerds, right? Just kind of mix it up a little bit. But just talking to her and what I know about her and all that stuff, I think she'd be great on a show like that.
Same.
So
I agree.
I appreciate all the support. It means a lot, genuinely.
Definitely. Well, you deserve it. You deserve it. She's always here when we need her. She's always filling in whenever we need her. She has that spirit. She has the drive. So, like I said, I think she'd be great. I really do.
Thank you.
So, what's going on with you, Mr. Buff Weeb? Any big plans today for you, sir?
I am just trying to keep low key,
Okay.
and just stir the pot and watch these nerds crumble. It's so funny that it takes, a fire lit under their ass to actually be entertaining themselves. And I'm not trying to down them. I've watched their videos. I've watched it. It's so many times they could have actually had a proper conversation, actually get down to business. But it seems like everybody's talking past each other because nobody wants to be a coherent ego. When you're that's why you and Beans work so well together.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you guys are separate egos, but you guys resonate so well that you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It's like an A and B. It's like a flip side to each other. You're still the same thing, but also being different.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
That's a good way to put it. One thing I told the nerds when I went on their show is they need to discuss their strengths and weaknesses. They need to figure out who's good at what, who's bad at what. And then that way, whenever they do a show, they know who to lean on. Like I called it anchoring. They know who would anchor the show while the other ones could kind of gather themselves and get back into the game, right? And that would also help build chemistry because you're learning about each other. You're figuring each other out. So I don't think they ever did that. And I think that would have been the best thing for them to do.
This is what the dynamic I've seen of Nerd so far. It's Eric falling in love with Zay. Pharaoh trying his best to put himself out there, and because Pharaoh's entertaining, but he got to like Pharaoh. Don't get me wrong, I like you, man, but it's like you have this level of cringe to everything, and it's okay. You got to harness that cringe, but you can't let it overload at the same time. Because I'm cringy as fuck, but I just got to learn to shut up and reset.
Yep.
So I know I don't fuck up. It's weird. It's crazy, but. And then there's Zay that's just waiting for everybody to stop talking so she can say her ideas that don't end up being any good. She was painting yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
She was just painting. I'm not saying she's a good painter.
Oh, yeah.
She's good. But how you going to let Eric out there to dry with no conversation whatsoever besides just waiting for something to happen? And Eric, finish that Lego video.
I swear I'm gonna learn how to do stop motion just so I can fucking put one out before him. I swear, because oh my god, it triggers me so viciously.
Real quick, Lily Musai with the 10. Hey, Buff Weeb, I love what I have been seeing from you in the LCU so far. Looking forward to what you are up to as a host in the future. Thank you.
I appreciate it, but I have something to tell all of you. Stop telling Keemstar what to do. Don't fuck it up for me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to yell, but it's early in the morning.
No, you're good.
But
you're good.
it's it's like I appreciate all the support. I appreciate everybody's well wishes, and I hope that I can be on here and entertain you guys as much as possible. I plan to be in this LCU thing for as long as I can be.
Yep.
But if you keep telling Keemstar to do something, he's not going to do it. You got to let him do it. You know.
Yep.
You can't. He's gotten here by listening to himself. And no matter what you have an opinion on what he's doing or how he does it, he got here doing him. So just let him do him. I'm putting myself out there, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing it. I don't want to push it too far. And trust me, don't get me wrong. It's not saying suggesting things are not bad. The LCU is nothing but opinions and suggestions, and that's what makes us become such a wholesome, cohesive group, is because we listen to each other and we understand. But Big Boss on top, Big Boss got schemes. So you got to let Big Boss do his schemes, and then when he's bored, he'll be like, okay, what do you want? What do you want to do? All right, come on, tell me.
Definitely.
And that's what happens.
I trust him.
I do.
Real quick, Sunshiner with the $5 super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sunshiner. You're an amazing human being. So, real quick, I want y'all to conversate, because if the big boss is watching, I want him to see y'all just kind of talk. So, what I want y'all to kind of figure out is, what direction do you think the nerds need to go for them to fix it? Because obviously what they're doing right now really isn't working. They don't have that cohesion like we were talking about. What do y'all think as far as nerds, how they can fix it and what they need to do? Let me hear y'all's opinions.
Bad girl, please. I'm the blabbermouth. I need you to go first.
I think from what I've gathered and just like my own personal opinion involved, I feel like a lot of people just don't like that dynamic of people, like that group of people specifically. I've seen a lot of people say like recasting and everything. So I'm not really sure, like, I don't know, like, like before, like going back to what you guys were saying before, if like you have like co-hosts and everything, like if you're co-hosting on a show, you have to like have that synergy and actually connect. And I feel like none of them really do, you know what I mean? Like when I do watch Nerds, which is very rarely, like I can just see that like they aren't as close knit as a lot of the other hosts in the LCU. So I feel like that plays like the biggest part in like their downfall, I guess you could call it, like their current downfall. So I don't know. I don't know like where Nerds really needs to go other than like a recasting with people who like actually get along, you know what I mean? Like understand each other and respect each other.
Yep.
I agree. I completely agree. Without just repeating what you said, I would just take what you said and move on from that. The other things that I have to criticize about it is that you guys, they can't come up with, it's not fun. Like ripping up Yu-Gi-Oh cards, sending out paintings, like I get it, it's a fan interaction, but you need to be able to banter. You need to be able to have conversations. You need to be like, you remember that one cartoon we grew up as a kid and it was really cool? Yeah, let's bring that up. Let's go ahead and talk. Like bring up conversations that you can relate to, not only the host, but also the people in the audience. Come up with goals that really going to make people do something. Like you really want to make somebody donate to the stream. Come up with a real extreme goal, and I promise you, it's going to be pretty fun. But you know, the stuff that you guys are doing it's just not cutting it. You know, people are over here shaving their heads off on Locale Live, and you think that you can compete with that? That's not what's going to happen. Now, look, if my thing is like, if you're on there, do some challenges that you know is going to make the audience laugh and be ready and feel like that money they sent to you was worth it. And it's going to explode from there. That's all I can think.
Facts. So I hope they figure it out. But I unfortunately think that it's too far gone to be figured out. One thing that I think would be a good move is if, and this is going to sound shitty, this is my personal opinion, remove Eric from the show until the Lego video was finished. Because
punish him.
Yes.
Well, here's the thing. Keem did like a $400 or $500 investment for this video, and he still hasn't got it yet. And it's been like what, 2 months now? Real quick, review Butter USA with the 10. Nerds needs to reach out to other communities rather than staying only in the LCU, like the One Piece community or the League of Legends or old school RuneScape. Some collabs like King of Lightning.
Yeah,
King of
definitely.
Lightning, OG, Cole. Y'all don't understand. There's all the anime YouTubers that are out there. It's a giant anime community on YouTube. Not even just anime, just nerds in general. Like you said, King of Lightning. There's Tekking 101. There's James, I don't remember, the other Bleach YouTuber. There's Mr. Tomato Man. There's so many communities that the nerds himself could directly draw from. It doesn't just have to be the LCU. You can mix a new form of audience into the people, and then those nerds might become fans of the other shows, because the way this economy of viewers goes in here, the more you bring to this universe, the better it does for everybody here.
Yeah.
Facts. I agree, man. And that's a sad thing, because I think they had a good thing going. I just think it went way far to the left or right, whatever you want to say. And now there's just no fixing it, because, you know, they kind of, real quick, review Butter, preach, Buff. The thing is, I kind of felt with Fat Camp, shows were either going to come closer or they were going to get further apart. And unfortunately, I think for nerds, they just got apart. I think because of what happened on the last stream, or yesterday's stream on Locale Live, I don't see Glammy coming back as far as being what it used to be, because when all that came on the table, Glammy, she flipped and she said some things, they said some things. I don't see how they can repair that relationship professionally anymore. Yeah. I know Glammy said she wanted to do a show with you, Buff Weeb, on, I guess, like gamer drama, Twitch drama, and some other things. I don't know if you heard that, but what's your opinion on that?
People are just throwing me out there, and what I have to say about that is I appreciate it, but like, how do I want to be nice, and I was told I got to be selfish. I'm here to grab the bag, and I'm here to entertain at the same time.
Yep.
This is a dream of mine, and I can't let it go. So all I'm saying is, anybody that got an opinion on me about what we're gonna do that's not through Keemstar, don't look at it as an official. That's all I can say.
Facts. All right. You want to stick around for a little bit while we talk about this stuff? Cool. All right.
I didn't want to bother jump in too much, but I got some time this morning.
Bro, it's my birthday. They can't tell me what to do.
Oh yeah. Did anybody sing happy birthday to you yet?
Nah, you're good. You got to worry about all that. All right. So apparently we got a clip, 20 y'all's opinions from it, and then this is Eric asking the golden question to Mr. Keemstar. So let's hear this thing out. Oh yeah, exactly.
Let's see what we got here.
If it comes down to two hosts, can me and Zay take over nerds?
Look at his face. He's like, really, bro? We're doing this right now?
What do you mean?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed having Glammy on, but me and Zay, when it's just the two of us together and just shooting our shit and, you know, just talking whatever we want to talk, both on and off, we have really great chemistry together.
Is this your opinion or Zay's opinion?
It's my opinion.
Okay. So while Glammy was away at Fat Camp, you and Zay were slaying?
No, not really. But
all right. So that kind of shocked me when he did that. The other thing I'll say is, I think I don't think that was supposed to be said between him and Zay. I don't think that should have been talked about. I don't think that wasn't the place for that. That's just my own personal opinion. But
no, I knew this. I've been watching, like, when everybody told me about nerds and I should try to go on there or whatever, I was doing my research. You can see, like, literally it happened way further, but I only went back about 6 months. No, like 3 or 4 months. Eric loves that lady. I don't know if I'm the only one that sees that. Eric is in deep head over heels for that lady.
Oh,
like, I'm not. This is allegedly. I wouldn't be surprised if he's giving her the money he makes from the show too. It's like,
no, don't say that.
I wouldn't be surprised. Eric will do
Oh
anything.
no.
And Eric, if you're listening, if you're watching, please, buddy. I've been there. I've been in your same position. I've fallen head over heels for somebody that doesn't feel the same way for me. And the best way to deal with that is to understand that your feelings won't go away, but they're going nowhere. And you have to accept that. You're a kind young man. There's plenty of girls out there that will reciprocate the feelings that you're giving out, but that lady is not. That friendship, you're lying to yourself. That's not a friendship. You want a relationship. And it's okay. It's okay to like a pretty girl. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got to realize that this lady is using you for every means that she can. And as soon as she doesn't have any use for you, you are in the garbage can, young man. I need you to realize that and step back and look at what your situation is and know that you can do better. And that's all I got to say.
Yeah. It's
I agree.
a lot of, I'm not saying this is my opinion. I'm just going off what people are saying, that basically they feel Zay is just using Eric because she knows that if it's just those two, she could definitely control the show. They say Zay and Eric have both said behind the scenes when they talk about the show, they listen to Eric's ideas, they talk about it for Eric's topics. She has also let Eric host a show before, right? And she kind of stepped in when he kind of needed re-steering, we'll call. So obviously none of us know what happens behind the scenes. We only know what we see, but we can also draw some conclusions from what we see.
I've watched enough Lifetime Movie Network to know what's going on here.
Oh
There
my
you go.
gosh. Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, Glammy comes in,
The content.
and evidently, Eric and Glammy went at it, which kind of shocked a lot of people. It shocked
That
a
was
lot
funny.
of people.
That
Like-
was so funny.
Eric went off.
Like, bro. All right, so before we start the clip, just look at Eric's face right here. Just look at Eric's face. My man's ready. He's cocked, loaded, and ready to go in, bro. Ready.
Battle face.
Straight up.
Oh my
right.
God.
I'll be honest. I didn't know Eric had this in him. I really didn't.
Same.
So, props to him, bro. Props to him.
The content for the nerds at the camp, and I did. You know why? Because most of the shit was
Look at
about
the
me
smug.
on the stream, and
Look at the smug. My man Eric. He ready, bro. He ready. I love it. I fucking love it.
the thumbnails were all about me. So, and then when I jumped on, you guys went from like 300 to 700. So I call bullshit. Thank you so much. And then Zay and Eric were doing different content than I wanted to do, and I brought up a different avenue.
Yeah, it's because when we were on meetings, you barely aren't in meetings. I was the one outside of the night one when we had Pharaoh. So I showed up for most meetings. Even when my internet was being shitty, I still find ways of being on the meeting. Because I care about this show.
Hold on.
I do care about the show, and I was at most of the meetings, but when I was at Fat Camp, there was a lot of stuff going on, and I was in the chat with you guys, and I was trying to the content.
Yeah. So let's let me see. Eric goes crazy on Glammy. This is the one, bro. This is the one. And then we'll talk about it. Let's check this shit out.
Don't try to come after me, bitch. Because I will come at you back.
You came after me first, asshole!
Look
You
at King,
came
bro.
after me first!
Look at
Sitting there
King.
saying that I was mid, asshole!
Like, bro,
Oh
he's
my
like, what the
God.
fuck just happened? Look at Boogie.
This shit is priceless.
That's Boogie's O face, bro. That's his O face, huh?
Oh
Yeah,
my
it is.
God.
All right, let's continue.
You came after me first, sitting there saying that I was mid at my wedding. You jumped on me first. You don't want me coming after you, then don't come after me.
You were calling me all these things, like calling me Zay's puppet. It's like, I'm my own man, motherfucker. I'm my own man, and I can do my own choices. Like, hey, go fuck yourself.
Ooh.
You go fuck yourself too. Guess who told you that I said that? That wasn't me, sir. I bet you it was Zay.
You go fuck yourself.
Okay, so I'm
Wow.
right.
Notice the hitch. He didn't say anything for like 2-3 seconds. because he knows it's the truth. I think. I could be wrong, but I think it's the truth.
Thank you.
I agree.
Zay poisoned you from me. That's it.
Oh,
Point
no,
blank
no, no, no,
period.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
yes, yes, yes.
They
You
didn't
just
poison
wanna
me
give
for
up and
shit.
never.
Ed,
I
she didn't
never-
poison me for
I
shit.
never said.
Ed,
I
hey,
never
Glammy.
said.
Yeah, I was the one that.
said.
Mama Eric had to come check in. Like, what's going on?
Ruh-roh.
What's going on?
I was stood
Oh, wait.
by. Hey,
All right. Batgirl, you haven't talked a lot. What you got for me?
I can't get over the fact that like Eric laid the kibosh on Glammy so violently that like sent me into orbit yesterday, and his mother like coming in like peeking in through like the back, like that shit had me dying. That was, oh my god, that was like more content than Nerds has ever brought me, honestly.
Facts. Mr. Buff Weeb with the background change for the Peter Griffin doing his thing. It's like Eric was doing that last night on Glammy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I had to switch it. Like,
that's beautiful.
It's
He was
fitting.
over here stunting on Glam. Like, the funniest thing, you gotta understand, his mom was probably in the background, like, who taught my baby those words?
Right?
Yep.
Popping off on, sweetie.
My poor little Eric, who done miffed him so hard? It's
Yeah.
Who
crazy.
ruined you?
Yep.
Bruh, he learned that from Discord chats. He was going off. He was motherfucker. It was hard for him to say that shit.
Yeah, it was.
That's just crazy. You know, I love hearing people cuss that normally don't cuss. The way they, because you know, if you're gonna say fuck, you just say fuck. But somebody that never really says fuck, they go like, fuck, like they're scared to say it, like it's gonna hurt
Yeah.
them, like they're pointing a gun at somebody. Like, I can't cuss at this person. It's gonna hurt them. It's like, use a fuck.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful, bro. Hell yeah. But yeah, people in the chat are saying that, you know, Nerds is going to be fucking awesome today. It definitely is. It definitely is going to be awesome
Oh
today.
yes.
So, evidently, Miss Glammy, you know, this is when she brought up the man himself, man of the hour right here himself. I want your opinion after the fact, and I want you, once we check this out.
The truth straight.
But yeah, Zay's already in here, and, you know, oh shit. Let me do one thing real quick, because I'm an asshole. There we go. All right.
The truth straight up. You want to know the truth? I'm going to tell you what. I want both of you out of the box, and I want to put
Holy
Buff
moly,
Weeb in with
super
me.
chatted $20.
Oh,
Wild that
fuck
Eric and
you,
Glammy are
Glammy.
pissed at
Fuck
Glammy for
you.
actually
Too.
going to King's
Fuck you,
event
too.
when they
That's
dodged
the man
it
trying
and were
to tell me
too
what you
lazy
want.
to go.
Fuck you
Yep.
for betraying everything that we stand for.
Yeah,
Right after you betrayed me first. Right after you betrayed me first. Both of you
I
sat
did
there.
not-
Stood on yourself. Stood on yourself on live where I wasn't going to say anything, but both of you came out and said, yeah, you know what? I want it to be me and her. Guess what, motherfucker? I want the both of you gone, and I want to put Buff Weeb in there because he's awesome.
We had the conversation behind the scenes. Eric came on stream and
The truth.
Obviously, there's questions. The community has questions. I believe you answered them a little bit, but with Miss Glammy name dropping you, what are your thoughts, sir?
I don't like it.
Okay.
I
I don't
can't.
like it.
I can't.
You can't? I can't either, bro. I can't either.
It's
bro.
it's like you're watching somebody else fight. And they just bring you in. What about him? I'm like, I'm not in this shit.
Don't bring me
don't
into
tag
this.
me in. This isn't a fucking tag team match. Don't put your hand out. I ain't slapping it. No. Like, it's like,
Oh,
please.
gosh.
Well, the thing is, since you've been on, right, since Billy kind of helped introduce you to the LCU, you've been a fan favorite, bro. You know that. And people love you. They love hearing your opinions. You know, obviously some of the ladies like it when you wear tank tops. So, you know, I'm just saying, bro, like you're becoming a prolific figure. So, you know, I can see why Glammy said, you know, bring him in, give her a new revitalization in the LCU a little bit. And, you know, obviously we all know what she wants to talk about. We talked about it earlier. But I think at one point people were saying that you and Pharaoh were going to do a show, bro. So you're just getting passed around like a $2 hoe to all these people wanting to do a show.
I thought my whore days were over, but apparently they're revitalized by this shit. But no, everybody, like, first of all, I was kind of raised. Everybody tells me, like, Buff Weeb ego stops are soaring. I try my best to be a humble person. Like,
Me
you
too.
understand, like
Me too.
I was raised no matter how good you are, there's always somebody better, and that's okay. And I was also like 350 pounds at 13. Like, yeah, I'm not used to compliments. I'm used to, hey, what's up, fat fuck? And now I go walk around, people are like, hey man, looking big. I'm like, my stomach? They're like, no, your muscles. I'm like, no, you mean my stomach, right? I still got that fat boy insecurity. It's fucking crazy. Like, when people give me compliments, I'm like, you're lying. You want something.
Of course. So, Miss Batgirl, as far as Buff Weeb and Glammy go, how do you think that would go as a show if that ever happened?
I think that would be an interesting dynamic. I mean, anybody working with Glammy is an interesting dynamic. We've seen many forms of Glammy, so I'm wondering what form she'll take while she's with one Buff Weeb.
That raises the question, who is the one true Glammy? Who is...
Well, who is the real Glammy? I'd love to meet Glammy in person so I could get down to the nitty gritty.
Oh, yeah.
I like Warrior Glammy. She been cooking lately. That shit. She's like a disgruntled woman that has had enough of this shit. You know, I love it.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, she's fucking putting her foot down. She's taking a stand.
Definitely. One thing I can say though, and this is to Eric, I think that was kind of hypocritical, bro. When you said fuck you to her for wanting Buff Weeb on the show, when literally you and Zay were trying to kick Glammy out. It's kind of the same thing. We're talking about roster changes. We're talking about show changes. So to me, that was just a little hypocritical.
Yeah, it's definitely hypocritical, but he doesn't see it that way because he's defending the person he likes. You gotta understand, look, if Nerds ends up, whatever happens, like, you gotta understand, like, I've watched their streams. It's not like they don't pull in any type of money. And shout out Gaffagarian. I'm not trying to, like, do this. We got plenty of people that finance streams and does a lot of love, but
yeah,
I mainly see this Crown guy in the VC with her all the time, every day, all day, all night, in the evening, in the afternoon, from breakfast till fucking dinner.
All day, every day.
Yeah, and every time there's a goal, he's there throwing that money, getting everybody else. And when you have one person financing you and you get comfortable and you don't care about getting any numbers or doing anything because you got this one guy that's going to finance the whole podcast, which is fine. Like, it's perfectly fine. But when you get comfortable in a situation like that, you don't feel as pressured to entertain because you know that somebody's going to come through and Captain Save-A-Ho your podcast. And
that's very true.
I mean, that's facts. I mean, you know, like, I tell the supporters all the time, like, I appreciate all of them. You know, they mean the world. They make my show the show, and it gives me motivation to do a better product for them, you know. And like you, I was raised to stay humble because it can be gone like that, you know. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I was in my late teens, early 20s, you know, I was kind of a hothead. I thought I was the shit. I thought I couldn't be touched, you know. I made it a game to try and get a girl every weekend, you know. That's just kind of how I was in my 20s, right? It is what it is. But my mom told me, she was like, you know, you can't bank on your looks for the rest of your life. You know, you can't think that you're always going to be the shit because you can go out, drive, and get in a car wreck and be paralyzed. Then who's going to want you? I'm like, you're right. You're definitely right, Ma. You know, she grounded me a lot, you know. And, you know, I met a beautiful woman I'm married to now, and she's my best friend, and I'd do anything in the world for her, you know. And, you know, all that's behind me now. Now I just try to make her happy. But yeah, man, it's just one of those things. But what are our predictions for Nerds today? Because obviously, yes, I know I don't want them to feel any kind of way that we're covering them, but guys, y'all are the hottest thing right now, and y'all are gonna get so many viewers because people want to see this fucking epic train wreck. So let's start with Batgirl. Batgirl, what are your predictions for Locale Nerds today?
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Becky is the psychic, as we all know, in the LCU. So I'll try my best to
get your tarot cards. Get your tarot cards.
I actually do have tarot cards.
Oh God, you're kicked off the show.
But I'm not. But I'm not like obsessed with that stuff. I just like how they look. They're pretty.
Yeah. But yeah. Go ahead.
I feel like it's definitely gonna be at first like Eric and Zay teaming up against Glammy, but then I feel like maybe at the end Eric might turn around and go on Glammy's side.
Really?
And yeah, I feel like Eric might finally stick up to Zay today, possibly.
Okay.
No.
Buff, what you got, bro?
No.
Man, bad girl. I want to agree with you because you're such a nice lady and you have such good opinions, but that's not gonna happen. Eric's gonna find all these new cuss words and phrases that he's never said before, and he's gonna really disappoint his mom in the background. And he's gonna go out there and he's gonna go swinging full throttle, and he's gonna be gassed after the first 5 minutes, and he's gonna repeat "bitch" like 80 times. I want you to do this. Is gonna be the game today, everybody. We're gonna count how many times Eric says "bitch," and I want it to be at least 30. So somebody do me a favor and keep track of it because I'm gonna be there. And I plan to pop in and stir a little bit of shit and then leave because I can just kind of do that shit now. So I'm gonna pop in every now and then when they try to gang up. I'm gonna come moderate real quick, like hey, stop, and then I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna come back multiple times because they can kick me, but I can keep coming back.
Well,
I'm gonna have fun today.
Remember, 3.
Oh yeah, 3 times.
The limit.
The limit is 3. So
3.
All right. So, but if you're kicked and you don't say anything, because in the past, Nightmare didn't say anything. He just kept getting kicked. So there was a little bit of leniency. So just keep that in mind as well. But 3 is usually the golden rule, right? Or the golden whatever. So just
strategic.
Exactly. You got to be strategic. Who was it? So Red X Dorothy said, my prediction is all 3 cry.
Maybe, yeah. I feel like Eric's mom is gonna put him in timeout, like in the corner, where he's just gonna be like facing the wall.
Yeah. Sad.
That is enough, young
man.
man.
It's gonna go too far.
Definitely. Part of me appreciates Eric's mom, right? Because she wants the best for her son. She's trying to protect him. But she also said on Nerds before, he has to learn to stand on his own 2 feet and be a man. So I gotta respect her. I have to respect her on that one. And, he said that he takes care of family members, off stream and has a lot. So you got to respect that. I think Eric truly does have a good heart. I think he truly wants the best for everyone. But I just think that right now there's a little bit of motivation for certain actions. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Sure.
So
for sure.
The real question is, are we doing an over-under bet for how many times Eric's mom walk in the room?
All right. I got $5 on at least once.
Once?
She's going to come in once, and I feel like that's all it's going to take, and he's going to calm down. But it might be 2. I'm saying 1.
I was going to go 3.
I'm saying 3 as well. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys go with those demon picks on draft picks. I mean, prize picks.
You
I'm good.
right.
I'm staying with my greens.
Oh, no.
I've done sports betting before.
Hell yeah. So, last question I have for you, Buff.
No problem.
If you can obviously stay, it's just right now before we continue.
Yeah.
If the big man was watching right now, and obviously you're a fan favorite, if you could have a show that is just your idea, that you were in charge of, that you could have creative control over, what would you want to do? Like, what would your creative outlet be?
See, that's the problem, because I have to pick. One thing I don't like to do in my life, when I learn skills, anything I do, I like to be all of it. I don't like to whittle myself down to parts of myself that like, oh, I like anime, or I like fitness, or I'm a chef, I like cooking. And it's like, It's like there's so many things. So the podcast, if I had a choice between what I was doing, as I would stick with nerds. I would stick with the lolcow nerds, and I would just make it what it's supposed to be. A podcast with a couple nerds on it where we shoot the shit, talk about a little LCU drama, what's going on. I would have me, I'd be the anime nerd. I would talk about this, what's going on. Then I would have my co-host that would constantly banter me about, shut the fuck up about anime. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'll stop. And we would have fun, and we would bring in the stuff, and we would bring our supporters to a place where they not only love us, support us, but they want to see us thrive. And with the way the anime and nerd community is on YouTube, if we reach out and we really put ourselves out there, there's no way we can be stopped. There's no way we can fail.
It's beautiful. I'm not really into anime, not really my thing, but I respect it. You know, my wife and her whole family, they love that shit, bro. Love it. I will say I have watched some, but I watch them dubbed. I don't watch them subbed.
That is fine. I don't know why people. That's another thing. I don't know what the hell people say like sub and dub. Don't get me wrong. I watch both, and you can tell. Like, this is the problem with it. Back in the day when people did English dubs, the voice actors didn't give a fuck, so it sounded really stupid. But if you listen to English dub now, they find voice actors just as passionate, just as well versed as the Japanese counterparts. And I'm letting you know something. I will always watch Dragon Ball Z in English. If I have to watch it in Japanese and have to hear an 80-year-old girl yelling to be Goku, I'll do that too. I love her. But I'd rather hear Sean Schimmel yelling than, an old lady that sounds like she's taking a massive dump. So it's okay.
Whoa.
So
that's fair.
So my
I love her though.
My wife actually said, I guess Solo Leveling is like one of the best dubbed right now. You know, I started watching it with her just because, spend some time with her doing what she wants to do. And yeah, it's pretty good. I ain't going to lie. It's a cool concept. I'll give you that. But
it is.
I have to say, though, what is it, like Ghost Stories, I think, from back in the day? It's an anime that was just like horribly done. And they made fun of it the entire time. I think it's called Ghost Stories. It's on Crunchyroll.
I believe it's one of the worst dubbed animes out there. There's like a horrible English compilation on YouTube you can go see. It's really
fun. Oh no.
Yeah, it's very not society friendly for current times, and that's the best way I can say it.
80s and 90s anime, they would probably be banned from most things. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I was surprised I was allowed to watch Kill La Kill as a kid, and if you know,
ooh,
there it is. Cool.
I haven't watched anime in years.
Well, this is cafe. Let's not one Buff Weeb the whole damn thing.
No, you're good. I asked you, bro. I asked you.
I appreciate it, Ken.
Yeah,
it's your birthday. It's your birthday. I don't know what.
You're good, bro. You're good, bro. You're good. So we got two more I want to watch, and this is Eric telling Glammy to shut the fuck up. I think we've already seen this, but I don't know if there was multiple times.
That can't make things.
Oh yeah. So Xylee, the wartime reporter, had to go in there and stir the pot a little bit, which she is definitely.
Oh yes.
She's definitely good at, right? So
I love Xylee.
We got to do that. Now, let me share this with you guys. Good job, Ken. All right.
That can't make things.
Somebody asked in the chat, my son loves anime. Should I be concerned? No. Just remember when you walk in and it looks bad, it's not, okay? It's just the wrong scene you walked in. It happens all the time. Just let him explore it. I'd rather be an anime nerd than a furry. Go ahead, continue.
That's actually a good statement. I like that statement right there. Actually, since we're on the topic, let's go and talk about that real quick. So, Batgirl, how do you feel about furries?
How do I feel about furries? All right, so I respect the ones that aren't into like the weird shit, and we all know what that entails. I have some friends that like dress up and everything, and they go to like conventions and everything, like meetups where like, they like all dress up. So I am perfectly fine with them doing their own thing. I really don't give a shit. I've also been called a furry before just for wearing like, like those like cat ears, like those random ones like that you get for Halloween and shit. Yeah, like on TikTok and everything, people have called me a furry. But so that's my experience with furries.
Right.
I don't really give a shit.
All right, Buff Weeb, I have to ask you, sir, how do you feel about furries?
Furry people are amazing. They're fun. They're kind. They're very eccentric. Am I thinking using the word? They're very fancy individuals. But all of you are sexual deviants, and none of you can convince me otherwise. And that's okay. I am too. But let's not act like we're what we are not are. It's just like that one sus guy that has that weird lolly. What's it called? Chibi girl on their phone. It's like, why do you have that?
Yeah.
Why do you choose? Like, the only time that's fine when the 3,000-year-old 8-year-old is on a girl's phone, that's fine because they think that's cute. When there's a grown man with a neck beard that has a weird chibi girl as his background photo, you stay away from that guy.
Don't
She
even
sounds
get me
like
Oh
started.
shit, that
Stay
made
away
me
from
laugh,
him.
bro.
That excuse that they use to like make it sound better is
No, worse.
is so cringe. It's
She's,
Yeah.
so
I know
bad.
she looks 8, and she talks like she's 8, but she's a 3 million-year-old god deity, and she's of the water
Yeah.
tribe, and it's like,
It's
shut up,
always that.
stop. Now you're giving us. This is why anime was so bad back in the day, because people couldn't be like, yeah, that's weird, and move on. There's these weird people that obsess with it, and that's the problem why I have with that. And I'll leave it at that. Let's make. I gotta stop because I'll keep going forever. I gotta stop.
Locale Nerds 2.0, Buff's take on furries.
I love that.
All right, let's get
Oh
this
my
thing.
gosh.
That can't make things.
Glammy,
difficult.
I am
Right now,
talking
even
right
that-
now. Please shut the fuck up.
Ooh, look at King,
Hey,
bro.
with the test,
I'll
boy.
give you that
Look
one.
at
You
King,
can
bro.
have that one.
Even Xylee.
See, this is the issue that I was having on Nerds. The reason why I
Oh,
was
there goes Mama.
struggling is because I literally he kept getting interrupted when I'm trying to make a point.
Okay,
I
Eric,
do
what
too.
was your
There's
point?
a delay on the that can't make things.
Glammy,
difficult.
I am.
Right.
All right. Again, I'm not trying to like say anything about Eric's mom checking in on him. Obviously, that's important, but it's just whenever he elevates and like cusses and do anything, she always checks in.
Just love how she's
It's
so
talking like
good.
this.
It's just something I've noticed. I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just speaking in observation. That's all I'm saying,
It's like, are you winning, son?
She
basically.
loves her Elwick.
Yep. But you know, like I said, I'm over under 3 right now on her checking in on him.
Okay, I'm my prediction.
Yeah,
I feel like is out the window now. I lost that $2 bet.
Hey, $5.
God dang, I got the play protection. I need that.
That's funny.
Fuck. I just love how she just poked her head in real quick, like everything okay.
And she closed the door. Keep that in mind.
Being too loud.
Yep. But no,
I wonder what she does in the next room. Just sits there like trying to act like she's not listening.
So I actually had a theory. I had a theory that they have she has her headphones connected to his laptop whenever he streams so she can listen. Because
Is that possible?
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I know people have said that she could be listening on a phone or on that, but there's a delay.
Yeah.
And she's in there almost instantly. That's why I have that theory. I could be wrong.
It's that mom instinct. She
That's what
just
I'm saying.
knows. She knows that her son is popping off on a bitch.
Exactly. But like I said, though, like I respect the fuck out of her. She wants to protect her child. She does. But she's
Yeah.
also said he needs to learn. I have to respect that. But last but not least,
Okay, fair.
you know, your boy Pharaoh hopped up there, said what he said. And, you know, this is the last one we'll watch, Nerds, and then we'll move on.
Okay, fair enough.
the-
Fair enough.
All right, see you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay. Good lord.
I don't know. One Buff Weeb has some potential.
There it is.
Bro,
Okay, well,
listen. They all suck.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
he's so done.
I agree.
Just silence. Just silence, bro. You know, obviously I don't want to see shows get canned. I don't want to see people get fired, but I just think it's very imminent that there's going to be a shakeup on that show. And
Yes.
Keem later on, even in the video, he said that if y'all want to go in and go at each other, yeah, it'll be entertaining. So yeah, why not? Fuck it. But as far as, I guess, the final decision or final thing for Nerds, my personal opinion, it's going to get nuked. I think he's just.
You think so?
I think he's just going to get rid of everybody and either start over and maybe even rebrand the channel, because he did that with Court. Once Court failed, he made it locale test, so they kept all the subscribers, all those stats or whatever. So I know he says that people really shouldn't focus on the name of a show or focus on what that, because you don't want it in a box. But I also think that, you know, a nerd show may have certain connotations to it, where if there is a rebranding or new cast, they may want to be called something a little bit different. But
yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, I hope One Buff Weeb, I hope you do get a show, because I think you are very entertaining. I think that you'll get a lot of fan support. I think the community will definitely rally behind you, because I haven't seen one enemy you've made. And I mean,
I've seen a couple. I had somebody accuse me of not having a father the other day. That was actually pretty funny.
Oh yeah,
Explain
the
this.
Irish man, Mr. 77.
Oh, everyone hates him, bro.
I know it was funny. He doesn't understand. Like Billy understands. This is a horrible thing about me. I find racism hilarious, but like really funny. Like blame Dave Chappelle. I find it very funny.
Yeah,
it's really funny. But apparently, because I've been trolling Zay for like the last 24 hours, and she's like really pissed off. Like really pissed off. She even used me to attack Xylee last night.
Really?
But yeah.
How?
But
what happened?
But first with the Mr. 77
ahead.
stuff,
Yeah.
I posted a meme saying "Daddy's home," and he texted under it and said, "Do you have a father?" ? And I said, "You need to try a little bit harder than that, bud." I've been on the internet for a while. I've heard some very interesting, very colorful, very creative remarks, by the way.
Yeah.
Very funny, because they took some effort to come up with the stuff I've heard. But no, with Xylee and me last night, I guess, I hate to say this online because I don't want to start a whole bunch of things, but
oh boy,
somebody, you know, the situation with Zay and her boyfriend or whatever, and they call him the C word. I don't want to put it out there because I'm being nice. I'm being nice to her.
Yep.
They call him a colorful word.
Yep.
And I guess she told Xylee, like, I don't know why you guys talk about my boyfriend being a certain word when you guys had One Buff Weeb come on your stream and rub oil all over his body for your audience while your husband was in the other room. And then I had to come through and be like, well, they made money and I'll do it for them again. I'm glad to help. Billy's my friend. If I can do something for my boy Billy, I'm there. What you mean? Tell me what I need to do.
So how long have you known Billy?
Trying to think. At least since early. I found out about him around early 2016. I've watched him since I believe 2019.
Oh shit!
So
okay.
about 6 years now, and I think we've been in communication with each other here and there, like a VC or a text message thing. I used to do videos for a show, and people wanted me to rap because I'm black, and I don't like to rap. Me and my brother grew up doing it, but I can. So I went to Billy for like, hey, does this sound like these bars would work? And he would give me criticism about stuff. And Billy is such a wonderful guy. All he wants to do is help everybody around him. And it gets to the point where he doesn't help himself. And Billy, put something on your sunburn right now, please, if you're watching this.
Yeah.
The boy got tagged up at Fat Camp.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he got messed up.
I still feel bad because it was my $100 donation that he upped and stood up to get the paintball. I felt so bad, bro. So I was wanting to be
supporting though, Ken.
But I wanted it to be Boogie or Mike. I didn't think Billy would stand up and do it. I was like, bro, you're like the last person.
He's such a G for that, though. I loved it. That was content.
Definitely, yeah. Miss Tina D still in chat. I love Billy. Yeah, Billy's an amazing human being. But yeah, hopefully Nerds gets figured out. Hopefully they don't get imploded, but I think they are. Miss Batgirl, what do you think is the most likely scenario for after the stream?
I don't know if it's just what I suspect will happen or wishful thinking, but I feel like Nerds might have like a recasting, rebranding for sure. I think it needs like a deep cleanse. You know what I mean?
Definitely. And then
to really like flush out the toxic energy.
Facts. And then last question for Batgirl. What kind of show, if you could have any show once you get your setup and all that, what would you want to do?
I would really love to do like something nerdy like nerds, you know, if they do like a rebranding, or even like go on the gaming channel like every day. I feel like that would be really fun because I mean like I'm already playing games every day. I'm a trophy hunter for PlayStation, so I'm constantly
Oh,
trying
really?
to like 100% games and get platinum trophies. Yes, I've platinum like Bloodborne, Elden Ring, Lies of P,
Wow.
like very hard games like that. So
That's
yeah,
dedication,
I
bro.
try to go hard.
God dang. You are like the opposite of me. I have this weird thing. I don't like things ending. So if I get to an end of a game and I really like it, I won't finish.
You know, I just finish a game and I move on to something else because there's so many games that I didn't get to play as a child, like growing up and everything, because I was pretty poor and going through crazy shit my entire life. Like, I need to write a book. I mean, I technically am, but yeah, I feel like anything like that would be best.
I wrote a really cringy book when I was like 13 because I was going through my edgy poetry phase.
Oh
And
boy.
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of my poems and I wrote it and I said called it The Truth Within the Truth. And I thought I was so fucking cool and clever.
Edgy.
And I go back and look at it and I'm like, oh my God, I needed therapy.
Gosh.
That's funny as
Don't
hell.
we all?
That's funny as hell. So, last video we have that's on the docket is, I guess, Becky's apology to me.
Ooh.
And, you know, I don't want to talk about this anymore because she doesn't get the point. She doesn't understand. But, you know, I'm gonna play this and I'm going to respond. And I hope that this can be the last time I talk about this because, again, it's whatever. So let's
so can
oh shit, let's get this going.
so Ken, you know, I had no idea that anything I've said along the way would have hurt your feelings. But I'm sorry for hurting your feelings, and apparently I must have really hurt them because you've been talking about me a lot. So I'm sorry for that. If I've done anything that hurt you or made you feel unsafe around me, I'm sorry. All I know is when I was at Fat Camp and you were in the kitchen at one point, I felt that you were tense, and I asked, I was like, is everything cool with us? And you just nodded, yeah. And I was like, okay. And then we didn't talk again after that. But I felt, this was my opinion, I felt like you hated me. I felt like that resentment coming towards me. And that's all I meant to share when I answered a question on Jaffe's show about you. And when he asked, like, who's the person you think will snap first? I said you, because I feel that way, but that wasn't so serious. I'm not saying you're going to go snap and kill us. It was just a random question, is a game I think they were doing. I just jumped in midstream and they had just asked somebody else that question before. It's not like, so Ken.
Yeah. There's a little bit
Was
more.
that an apology?
What's up?
Was that an apology?
I mean, if you want to call it that.
I've never heard somebody justify their apology after apologizing.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's Becky for you.
Yeah.
Fucking wild.
Yeah. But I don't know if any of y'all have really kept up with the me versus Becky thing. She called me a ticking time bomb because she thinks I'm gonna snap. And you know, I've been throwing like memes out there and like trolls out there or whatever. But you know, on my stream Saturday, I basically told her, you know, which obviously she hasn't watched or she hasn't, you know, people are feeding her bullshit. I don't know which one. But I basically told her that I think when she did her solo stream on her channel, I think that she had no integrity. I didn't think she deserved to be back. I think that if anyone else did what she did, that they'd be banned, shunned, and exiled from the community. And she thinks she can just come back, shave her head, and call it a day. Like, no, that's not how that works, in my opinion. And, you know, she had the 2 unmentionables in the stream with her. She was talking to them. And I even said what really sealed the deal for me was when she did that fake tarot card reading bullshit for golf. We'll call her Golf. She said, it looks like we'll be working together a lot sooner than I thought. That sealed it. Because she's a grift, right? She goes wherever she feels, right? When she did her solo stream on her channel, I don't think the numbers were what she thought they were going to be. right?
Oh no, they were not.
I know Jaffe said that she had 2.5 at one point. I don't know.
She did.
Okay. I was listening because I don't care to see her. I was just curious of what she was saying. And, she thought that she'd be like everyone else and leave and whatever. She was taking Cash App donations. Obviously, I don't care about the amount, but I think that's not what she thought it was going to be. And that's why she came back.
Yeah,
So, I know some people have accepted her back. They earned her. She's earned their respect by shaving her head, whatever. I don't care. I'm not into shit like that. I don't care. I'd rather someone be a stand-up person and be honest and true. But, there was a lot of other shit going on at Fat Camp that just all of a sudden happened when she came there. There was some outside forces that were trying to get involved, and we all know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say it, but it's just highly, highly suspicious. When she came, there was a forward push for outside forces. Forward push, exactly. So, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I just try to, put two and two together. What the fox? Welcome to Band Club. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just feel that this is all a grift to her, and she really doesn't care, and she just came back for the money. And she
honestly,
and she just has this aura about her that's just negative, and I don't want to be around her. And the fact that I told her there was nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with me and you, Becky. I just don't want to talk to you because I have nothing to say. I truly have nothing to say to you. And
that's fair.
When I was on Nerds, Zay said, "Are you willing to talk to her if she wanted to talk to you, whatever, to figure this out?" I said, "Sure," but there's really not a lot to talk about. My opinion of her is not going to change. It's just not. But what do y'all think about her coming? What do y'all think about her coming back to the LCU? Do y'all think she's trying to get goodwill? Do you think she's in it to win it, really? Like, what do y'all think about Batgirl? We'll start with you. What do you think her coming back has done, positive or negative, for the LCU?
I feel like it's just done more negative than positive, honestly. Like the whole having her do her own stream so she could be like, oh, I'm gonna bring like my little group of people, from this community over here to my community, and like, like make a living this way, like, and it didn't work out. It's very nasty for her to like crawl like on her hands and knees like to come back and everything. Like, that's just really disgusting. And I feel like her coming to Fat Camp, like actually being there and showing up, like she definitely shifted like everybody's mood. Like I could just see it on camera. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was very, very apparent. And then we especially saw it with like the incidences that happened. There were multiple of them that caused her and Wings to leave and others. But yeah, and then after the fact of Fat Camp, like even now, like I feel like Queens has been kind of like tainted, and I feel really bad for Tina because like I really love Tina in this community, in this universe, and as an entertainer, you know what I mean? I feel like she deserves a much better co-host than what Becky has turned out to be.
Exactly. Buff, what you got for me?
Man, this is what kills me because I hopped in the voice call with her, and she was trying to be so nice to me. And I know enough not to like Becky, but I try not to jump on a bandwagon so quickly until I have my context of how a person is.
Mm-hmm.
And I went back and watched as much as I can. And it seems like she is what she needs to be, whatever she needs to be at any time. Like, I know that didn't make much sense, but let me try to elaborate.
Yep.
If she needs to be a habitual crybaby, she'll do it. If she needs to be a nice lady and be like, "Hi, how are you doing, everybody?" She'll do that. If she needs to scream at the top of her lungs at somebody, she is. And it's all in like a span of whatever, like 5 seconds. She'll be like, "Okay, Tina, we're doing, well, now you're a one-legged whatever, so-and-so, and you fucking suck and all this. But okay, now we're going to talk to each other like we're fam." You can't like constantly shit on your co-host, not like in a fun way, like, just, shooting the shit or a little light ribbing. when you like have vitriol for somebody you work with, and maybe people like that, but Tina does not fucking deserve that.
Nope.
She doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
I love Tina. Tina, if you hear me, if you see me, I don't know if you're up, you probably sleep. I love you. You're amazing. You might be my spirit animal, and
Hey,
I want you to have somebody that actually makes you able to do what you do and not stressed about because you feel like you're gonna backbite you at any fucking second.
facts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my new number one fan, Milford Girl, is in the chat. You know, she had some scathing comments for me, but that's okay. I love my scathing comments; they're beautiful. You know, there's going to be Becky defenders, and like I said, I get it. You know, and I've said it before. You can't argue her analytics. You know, she brings viewers and she brings money. That cannot be argued. I will never argue against that.
No.
But I just feel the decision she's made has put her in a bad light. And I hate the fact that she's back. I think she shouldn't be back. But, you know, when Keem came in here and told me that he would get rid of Becky before he got if me and Becky were both hanging off a cliff, he'd save me first. That made me feel really good. You know, because, you know, she's done so much negative to people. She has this aura about her. And, you know, people want to say shit about Tina, bro. Look, when I was at Fat Camp, what you see out of Tina is what you get. She truly does not like Becky. It's very evident. She says it on stream. It's the energy she gives. It's nothing new. The other thing is, you know, at Fat Camp, people's opinions of Becky were made very clear. Very clear. But then some of them were being nice to her. Some of them were talking to her. And, you know, people want to say, well, you can be an adult. You can do whatever. Yeah, I can coexist with anybody. Doesn't mean I got to talk to them. There's no net positive. There's no net positive for me to have a conversation with her. None. It'd be a waste of my time and be a waste of her time. There's nothing to say. So I'm not going to sit here and be an asshole and be all that. I just have nothing to say. And like I said before yesterday, the other day, if she has a problem with that, she needs to figure out why she has a problem with that. She needs to figure out why she feels I have to go out of my way to speak to her, or I have to talk to her if she's in the room. People can coexist and not talk to each other. Many times people can do that. Right? So whatever. I don't give a shit. But all right. Well, we got 2 minutes left in the show. Buff Weeb, I appreciate you coming on and hanging out, man. That's, you know, you're an awesome dude. I love you in the chat. I love talking to you in the Discord. You really are an awesome guy, and I appreciate you, dude.
Kevin, my bad. Ken.
No, it's all good.
I have so many K names around me. It's fucking getting together now. But you're the tallest of all of them, so I should remember you the most.
Appreciate it, brother. Tina with the $5. I'm not asleep. Thank you.
And Tina, I love you.
There it is.
We love you, so Tina.
And the last comment I'm going to address is by the real R2 YouTube shadow, I assume. Ken, therapy might help you, bro. Therapy ain't going to do shit for me. You know why? Because I've been there, done that. I'm good.
Same.
I'm good with my shelf. Sai with the 1738. Thank you, Shai. You're amazing. But again, because I don't want to talk to someone, I need therapy. How does that work?
Hey, dude, I lived with somebody who I didn't even talk to before, so it is completely normal. Well, not normal, but possible. Let me rephrase that.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I know. I've been divorced. Trust me. I've lived with somebody for a year before I didn't talk to them. Like it's crazy. The last 6 months was just like,
yep,
sign language.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, we're going to send you over to the Madhouse. Evidently, they're going to be talking about paranormal dating, whatever that means.
Oh.
So you guys take care. I love you all. Thank you for the birthday wishes. It means the world to me. Thank you both for coming and hanging out with me on stream. It's awesome. And we will see you tomorrow. And remember, guys, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 2 hours and 1 minute, nerds, Civil War. Buff Weeb's going to go in there and stir the fucking pot. So that's going to be beautiful. Y'all take care. Have a good one. We'll see y'all next time. Take care, bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.